What is up, A-Team? Welcome back. Awesome here. Hope everyone's having an awesome day. So I'm here to talk about the elephant in the room here. And the elephant in the room here is that a report came out saying that South Korea reportedly issues an arrest warrant on Terraform founder Do Kwon. And really what this is telling me is that there's just a lot of speculation out there. There's a lot of bad press on Luna Classic. You guys know that over the last week or so, maybe even 2 weeks, probably close to almost a month now, Classic has been doing very, very well. A lot of people have been making a lot of money off of it. You know, I've held my bag and made some pretty good money off of it. I know a lot of people on the channel have made really good money off Luna Classic and still support Luna Classic. I obviously still support Luna Classic. But it gets to a point now where, you know, now you're saying Luna Classic is dead. You know, Do Kwon needs to go to jail. Like, all this bad stuff is coming out. And, you know, article after article is just constantly crapping on Terra Classic, right? Right here. Collapse of Terra Classic blockchain ecosystem forces talent migration. You know, you read through this article here, and it talks about all the basically the negative side of everything here. You know, it talks about all the projects that have left for Polygon, and not really that many projects left for Polygon. Not that many projects actually left for BNB. And in all reality, you go back and no one's talking about how many projects actually stayed with Luna 2.0 and also looking to support Luna Classic when it's up and running as a blockchain. No one's talking about that, right? Everyone's just talking about the negative side of it, about how all this talent has left the blockchain. No, it hasn't. It hasn't left the blockchain, guys. It's still sitting here, and they're trying to find a way to make sure that they didn't lose these projects. That's why Luna 2.0 started. Luna 2.0 started so that people could move their projects over and continue on a new blockchain. They didn't want to lose that. They didn't want to lose their customers. And so that was the fastest thing that they knew that they could do to get this up and running and make sure that people that created these projects were able to sustain. And that's what we're seeing right now. You know, they knew that Terra Classic was going to take some time to be able to rebuild or be recreated or find, you know, holes that are in it and fix those holes to be able to bring it back to life. And we knew that was going to take time. Do Kwon basically was saying that that's going to take time. Terraform Labs said that's going to take time. It's good to see that the Terra Rebels have, you know, prodded and pushed and poked Terraform Labs and Do Kwon to get where we're at with Terra Classic right now. And that's what's nice about this is that, you know, we have a group like the Rebels that are pushing these guys to do this. You know, them fully handing over the keys to Luna Classic is probably not going to happen. But them working together and trying to find solutions and make Classic better is what we want overall, right? That's the best thing that we want. That's the best solution. So when you read things like, you know, Do Kwon has an arrest warrant out and 5 other people from Terraform Labs has an arrest warrant out, like, this just opens up the door for a lot of questions and there's going to be no answers. And this only creates, you know, you could say FUD, right? This does create fear. This does create uncertainty, and there is a massive amount of doubt right now. The weeds are thick to try to get through on this. And a lot of people are asking those questions. Well, what happens now if he does get arrested? You know, does this open up the door for this to fully collapse now because they own the keys to it? I mean, there's so many questions out there and speculation that it's just time where we say, enough, guys. Like, enough of, you know, we fight back on this and say, man, you know, they're trying to work together. We know that the Rebels and we know that Terraform Labs are trying to work together. We even talk about a merge, right? A merge between Classic and 2.0, which would be fantastic for both sides. You know, people are making it about Classic. They're making it about Luna 2.0. You know, they're making this war between both projects. And it sucks because we, as people in this community for Luna Classic and 2.0 that have money in both of them, we should want them both to succeed, not tear them both down. And we got one side tearing another person down, the other side tearing the other person down. And it's like, when are we going to actually come together, work together, and actually deliver products on both of these blockchains? That's what I want. And it just sucks when you start reading these articles, right? Here's why it's, you know, doomed to fail for Luna Classic. And it's like, this is not doomed to fail. I mean, there's a lot of smart people in that room with the Terra Rebels and with Terraform Labs to be able to figure this out. And, you know, but we have this narrative out here being pushed in the media about all these bad things that are happening, but they're not talking about any of the positive things, right? It's just a war between, you know, Classic and Luna. And it's like, when are we going to say enough? Like, we all want this to succeed. A lot of people have this as a lottery ticket. A lot of people are excited about this. And it's up to us as community members here, us as people here on YouTube and part of the media to push that, hey, man, we want both of these things to succeed. We want to see them both prosper, and we want to see everyone win. And that's what I want to see here. And so I don't want to see a bunch of people out there that are just attacking both sides. And that's why I'm making this video, because I think that enough is enough for me. You know, when things are going great, these past week when things were going great, it was awesome, dude. The community was all involved, and now we have all this negative stuff coming out, and you get to see this just getting torn down. And this is when when you're building a community and people are starting to follow, you know, this is what scares people. And so instead of going out here and supporting this kind of stuff, we should be fighting against it, right? We should be getting proof. We should be getting facts. We should be pushing for that. Not just the speculative stuff that we see right here because someone decided to put out an article on it. Like, we need Do Kwon, we need Terraform Labs, we need Terra Rebels to come out and literally say, what is the plan? What is the plan moving forward for Luna Classic? What is the plan moving forward for Luna? Are they merging? Like, we need to hear from them, not from just some random article that we saw off the internet, not just some random Twitter account that decided to tweet about it. Like, that's where a lot of people are getting their information. We're not getting it from the mouths of the people that make the decisions. And so if we're going to push as a community to right this ship, then we need to push to make sure that we're getting information from the people that are actually making decisions. And I get that people are saying, well, go join Terra Rebels, Discord. And I have. Go join them. I'm in there. Go join their Telegrams. I've been in there. I'm in there. Again, they're still only half of the decision making, right? They're only saying, here's what we're trying to do. Now we're still waiting for Terraform Labs. And if you're in there, you'll see that what they say they're doing doesn't necessarily always come to fruition, right? I mean, they still got to go through Terraform Labs. They still got to go through Do Kwon and all them. I mean, that's part of this whole process here. And so I'm just saying that we need to hear it from both sides, and we need to push to hear the information from both sides to right this ship. And that's all I've been saying from day one. And so people are saying I'm flipping, flopping, and this and that. I haven't flipped or flopped from anything. I've been supporting Luna 2.0 because there's a lot of money over there for a lot of people. I've been supporting Luna Classic because there's a lot of money in Luna Classic. I have money in both, and again, they got to work together. They still have to work together. And so why would you want to push one aside and not the other? And why wouldn't you just want them to work together? That's it. That's been my message from day one. I'm so sick of seeing these articles that just constantly wreck these charts. And it's just, again, people out there just pushing this narrative that everything is horrible with Luna 2.0. And, Luna 2.0 is actually doing some really good things. And I hope that Luna Classic gets here. I hope that Luna Classic opens up their blockchain again and gets to this level of support. I hope a lot of these protocols that we're seeing right here move over and also support Luna Classic, which would be fantastic. I've said that from day one. And I'm hoping to see that. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. Do you think that we should be coming together as a community to really drive both of these? Do you think that there should be a migration of these two that can support each other? I mean, do you think that the Terra Rebels and Terraform Labs should create some kind of forum together to where they both are speaking with each other in front of everyone so we can actually really see what's being done versus all the speculation that's happening out there and, people not having all the information? And I'm not sitting here saying that I have all the information because I don't have all the information. Just like everyone here does not have all the information. A lot of people think that they understand and they know it all, but it's true. We don't, right? We only know what's in front of us right here and what's put out in front of the media. We're not in the rooms with Do Kwon. We're not in the rooms with Terraform and the Terra Rebels. We're not in there. So that's where I'm coming from here. And I hope that this changes. I hope that this changes for the best of everyone here. These are obviously some pretty significant dips. I know that people are actually buying these up right now. You can actually see Terra, from when Terra Classic went down today, it's starting to have a nice little uptrend there. Same with 2.0, nice little dip down. It's obviously having a nice little uptrend. So we'll see what happens here. We're going to stay on top of this, but I just want to put out a video there that says we need to really just stop and kill this FUD. We need to stop attacking each other within the communities because one might support Terra, one might support Classic. I think that we just need to come together as a community and try to really solve this together and support both. I'm for supporting both sides of this. And that's what I want to see this community do because they're going to get a lot further working together than by just dividing each other. So with all that said, I hope everyone has an amazing day. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please put them down in the comment section below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. With all that said, we're out. Peace.